You know, my brothers and sisters, sometimes when I make a video, I just wanted to say something about the dragon. And in this case, I'm going to repeat it. And sometimes I just repeat things because some things are very, very important to understand about the dragon's path. And this is one of them. So, my brothers and sisters on the dragon's path, my name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. And I just wanted to say something to you that you should actually remind yourself on the dragon's path, because this might be a mistake that we all can make. Because I also made mistakes like this. A mistake, for example, my brothers and sisters, that I actually that I wanted to have the dragon by my side. I wanted to be with the dragon. I wanted to feel the dragon, and I wanted to. Yeah, I was very obsessed about the dragon, and everything that came before me was, how do I summon my dragon? How do I call my dragon? The thing is, my brothers and sisters, first of all, you don't summon the dragon, and that is what I want to say to you. The summoning the dragon is impossible. You cannot summon the dragon. The dragon comes from their own idea, from their own will, from their own desire to be with you. The reason why you want the dragon with you is because the dragon had the desire to be with you. That is the only reason that you want to summon them. But some people just want to summon them for personal gain. For example, to play a game, or in wicca community, sometimes they want to have the secrets of the dragon, to have them, in their circle, draconic energy. This is it. But you cannot. Because you first of all, you cannot command a dragon, because summoning them, that is also commanding spirits. But you cannot command the dragon. The dragon is part of nature. They are doing whatever they want. The only thing that they cannot do whatever they want is to be with you, and the only reason that they can be with you is because you want it, because you have desire for it, and you have no doubt. So that is the reason why the dragon can be with you, and that is also the reason why you want the dragon with you, because the dragon wants themselves to be with you. And so yeah, that is why dragon summoning doesn't exist, because the dragon must always be with you, ever since you were born. Ever since you were born, all of the dragons that your dragon god or goddess or your guardian or guardians that stood around you when you were born. You know, every time when a dragon is born from a circle, the whole family or lovers or whatever that you have a connection with, all the dragons stand around you. That is why you might always also have been around a dragon's birth. Have you ever seen or felt a dragon being born? That is because you were there. You were also around them whenever they were born on another side. And whenever you were born as a human being, as a draconic soul that was still asleep, all of your dragons were around you, because the dragons never go away. They never go away. They always will be and remain a part of you and your dragon's eye. That is also your dragon eye. Just search it down. That is a triangle with a Y in between. That is all the three dimensions combined. That is also your eye, that is always in the middle of it, that all of your energy will go together. And that is also what I want to say about the dragon's path. The dragon gods may be called the gods, but even if they are gods and creators, they are on equal level to you. And that is why you cannot summon them, because they are already with you. And that is why you cannot summon them for others who are outside of the dragon's path, because they just have no business in the dragon's path. They have no business in the dragon realms. And wow, that is very strange to have a little spider here. It is cold. It's very, very cold. Look at this forest. It's so beautifully white. And my hands are freezing off. But yeah, the dragon. The dragon is always by my side. Always. Even though I sometimes cannot feel the dragon. That is what most of the time the problem is with my brothers and sisters on the dragon's path. I cannot feel my dragon. How do I call my dragon? First of all, your dragon is already there. They are there, but it's not because you feel them less that they are not there. They are still there around you and being there with you. But it's sometimes, for example, this weather sometimes closes the gates a little bit more, and that is why you feel them less sometimes. And when you feel them less, don't worry, don't panic, don't do some kind of a ritual for that is standing in some kind of an ancient book in Latin spells. Don't do that. That is nothing. Just try to talk with the dragon. Try to be there with the dragon. Just act normal and have no doubt, because doubt is sometimes, that what closes up the gate. Doubt, of course, it's good to have doubt. You don't have to follow something blindlessly, but the dragon is not something that you follow blindlessly. It's because it's in your instinct, it's in your willpower, it's something that you want, and it's because you are drawn into the dragon's path, because it is your path, and there are always being dragons around you and by your side. And so so summoning dragons, I find it very silly sometimes when they say, I'm going to summon dragons. Good luck with that, because no dragon will ever come. I mean, they will not do it. And once they might succeed in having a dragon, that might be because you ask them. Ask because you ask them, and not for personal gain, but because you love the dragon, because you love it. Try to talk. I mean, humans have this habit of summoning and praying and kneeling down, but just try to talk for once. That is not that difficult. I mean, if you talk to them with a lot of love and desire and passion for the dragon, then I'm sure that the dragon will listen. And the dragon will say, of course, here, you can touch me if you want. The dragon, sometimes people on the dragon's path, but they are not gods, they are not deities, they are just friends. Yeah, but sometimes, that is how it started in the ancient times. They called them gods and elements of nature embodied elements of nature, of course. And that is what they are. That is what they are, and they are creators of everything. That is why I call them dragon gods, because I don't believe in the Christian God, I don't believe in Islamic God, I don't believe in any God. But once I felt and saw my God, my dragon, what is used to be called a god, then I know why. I know why they call them a god. Because if you have connection with the dragon so much, then you will understand why they are called a god. You can feel every beautiful thing of nature. Every beautiful tree, the beautifulest souls. You will feel them inside of them. And that is why I fell down on my knees, even though the dragon never asked this. So the dragon came by itself. The dragon opened the gate, and actually we also need to help them to open the final and last gate, because the dragons are actually not allowed on this on this side of the veil. But in fact, we are actually our willpower. We want the dragon by our side, and sometimes we just don't admit it. But it's in fact us that wants the dragon here, and we are summoning them. Sometimes without even knowing it, before our path even knowingly starts. Because the dragon's path, of course, it starts from your birth. And if you are stepping on the path knowingly, if you know there is a dragon by your side, then it's in fact, that before your path knowingly begins, you already have performed dragon magic to help the dragon to open the gate for them. And that is how a dragon summoning happens. Once you are helping the dragon to open the last gate for their desire to be with us, and our desire so that them can be with us, and not to play a game, but to be there for each other and to feel each other, to love each other as a family, as a connection, as a lover, maybe, could be, as your god or goddess, as a final dragon of maybe your dragon eye, it could be said. So actually, so funny that we are, that a lot of people ask, how do I connect? How do I summon? No, let it come naturally, and let the dragon come to you. They make sometimes the first step, and our step is unknowingly sometimes that we are making. And then they touch your soul, you are awakened, and then you will know there is a dragon by your side. And then you will know that whatever they touched is a draconic soul that lives within us. That is what they are drawn to. That is what they want to see. That is what they want to learn from. That is what they want to know. Your draconic soul, to connect with that. So yeah, so summoning won't work, especially if you have no desire for the dragon. But if you have desire for the dragon and only the dragon and nothing of the advantages that you will make, just love for the dragon, then the dragon was already been with you from ever since you were born. My brothers and sisters,